Finding a great handgun without breaking the bank's easier today than ever. There are an enormous number of high-quality pistols available for under $500. In fact, we previously made a list of the best pistols under $300. Now we're stepping up to the next price tier. We'll have another list soon for the best pistols under $750 for those who want to spend a little more. Stay tuned. Now, let's count down the top 8 pistols under $500. Number 8, Canik TP9 Elite SC. $391 to $440. The TP9 Elite SC is essentially a shrunk-down version of Canik's full-size TP9 series, which were originally inspired by the Walther P99 PPQ design. This means it inherits an excellent trigger and great ergonomics from its lineage. The barrel's 3.6 inches and the gun comes with 2 mags, a flush 12-round magazine for deep concealment, and a slightly extended 15-round mag that gives you more grip length. The size of the Elite SC is a sweet spot, physically, somewhere between a Glock 26 subcompact and a Glock 19 compact. In other words, it's small enough to conceal easily, especially using the 12-round mag, but big enough to fill your hand and shoot like a larger pistol when you use the 15-round mag or a grip sleeve. The TP9 Elite SC's fully ambidextrous, has an ambi-slide stop, and a reversible magazine release, so lefties are good to go. Number 7, Glock 19 Gen 5, $539 to $557. The Glock 19 Gen 5 is a striker-fired, polymer-framed compact with a 4.02-inch barrel, a 15+1 round capacity, and that characteristic Glock blocky but functional design. It weighs in at about 24 ounces empty, which is light enough for everyday carry but hefty enough to soak up recoil. The Gen 5 updates over previous generations include an ambidextrous slide stop, reversible mag release, no finger grooves on the grip, which many shooters appreciate, improved barrel accuracy, the Glock Marksman barrel, and typically 3 magazines included in the box. Glocks come with a simple set of factory sights, usually the polymer U-notch and front dot, which are not fancy, but they work. Number 6, Smith & Wesson M&P M2.0 Compact, $480 to $550. The M&P 2.0 Compact in 9mm typically comes with a 4-inch barrel, though Smith & Wesson also offers a slightly longer 4.25-inch version, as well as a shorter 3.6-inch, all called compact depending on the exact model. It holds 15+1 rounds in the standard mags and usually ships with 2 magazines and multiple backstrap grip inserts to adjust the grip size to your hand. One of the standout features of the M&P 2.0 series is the grip texture. Smith & Wesson really knocked it out of the park here. The 2.0 grip has a very aggressive sandpapery texture that absolutely locks into your hand. Some might even find it too grippy. It can rub you raw against skin if carried without an undershirt, but for controlling the pistol during rapid fire, it's fantastic. Arguably the best factory grip texture in the business right now. The 2.0 Compact also has an improved trigger over the original M&P. The newest models have a crisper break and more positive reset, addressing the main complaint people had about the 1.0 triggers. Another cool feature, front slide serrations. The 2.0 added front serrations that have a fish scale or scalloped look, making press checks or quick racking easier from the front of the slide. Like the Glock, the M&P is polymer framed and striker fired, with ambidextrous slide stop levers and a reversible mag release. Number 5, SIG P365. New average around $487, retail $499.99. SIG P365 is compact in size, similar to a Glock 19 overall, has a 3.8-inch cold hammer forged barrel and typically holds 15+1 rounds in its standard magazine. Extended base plates can add up to 2 in many cases, giving 17+1. The frame is polymer with swappable back straps to adjust grip size. It features SIG's Omega trigger system, which is convertible from a decocker to a manual safety if you prefer. Out of the box, it usually comes with a decocking lever installed, which most people leave as is. Ours is set up with the decocker only, meaning you decock the hammer for a double-action first shot and there's no manual safety to flip on or off. One big design element of the P365 P09 series is the internal slide rails. Like other CZ pistols, e.g. the classic CZ75, the slide rides inside the frame instead of outside. This gives the gun a very low bore axis and tight lockup, enhancing accuracy and reducing felt recoil. It also gives CZs that distinctive low-profile slide, less to grab onto but cool-looking and slimmer for carry. The P365 has a generous trigger guard. It's huge, actually, which was a selling point for us because in cold climates you might be shooting with thick gloves. No problem getting a glove finger on this trigger. Weight-wise, the P365 comes in around 27 to 28 ounces, a bit heavier than a Glock 19, but that little extra heft actually works in its favor for shooting. Number 4, Glock 43X Slim EDC King, $490 to $538. The Glock 43X is a single stack plus 9mm pistol. By that, we mean the magazine isn't a true double stack. It's a slim magazine that holds 10 rounds in a single stack column, the same magazine used in the Glock 43X and Glock 48. So from the factory, you get 10+1 capacity. That might seem low compared to the SIG P365's 12 or 15 with extensions, but the Glock 43X has an ace up its sleeve. Its grip is longer, allowing those 10 rounds without needing a pinky extension. The aftermarket stepped in with Shield Arms S15 magazines that can hold 15 rounds flush in the 43X. To be fair though, you need to swap the mag release to steel for those mags to work reliably. Even with just 10 rounds, the G43X hits a sweet spot for many. The barrel length's about 3.41 inches and the overall height is 5.04 inches. Tall enough to get a full grip. The width's only about 1.1 inches, making it very slim in the waistband. Weight is roughly around 18 to 19 ounces unloaded, so it's feather light. Essentially, the 43X took the slide out of the tiny single-stack Glock 43 and put it on a slightly taller grip frame that holds more rounds. Number 3, 6-hour P365, the Micro 9 Revolution Starter. The original P365 is a tiny gun, sports a 3.1-inch barrel, an overall length of just about 5.8 inches, and a height of roughly 4.3 inches with the flush 10-round magazine. Width's around 1 inch. Weight is about 17 ounces unloaded, so we're talking truly pocket-sized dimensions here. Yet you have 10+1 rounds of 9x19mm at your disposal. There are also 12-round extended magazines and even 15-round extended mags available that fit the P365. If you want more grip and ammo, though, they'll stick out. The gun is striker-fired with a very nice trigger for its size, clean break around 5 to 6 pounds, and a short reset. Comes with excellent sights from factory, SIG's X-Ray 3 day-night sights, which have a bright green tritium front and a serrated rear sight. These are far better than what you get on most stock guns and are a big value add. The frame of the P365 has a slim grip with some texture. Newer generation frames improve texture a bit. Some early ones were slightly smooth, and a lot of folks, including us, throw on a Talon grip tape or similar for extra traction. The P365 spawned multiple variants, like the P365 XL, longer slide and grip for 12+1 capacity, and the P365X, short slide, longer grip, and even the P365X Macro, which holds 17+1 with a compensator. Those tend to run above our $500 cutoff, especially the Macro. Number 2, Walther PDP Compact and Full-Size Precision and Performance. The PDP Performance Duty Pistol comes in various sizes. There's a compact frame, 15+1 rounds, with options of a 4-inch or 5-inch barrel, and a full-size frame, 18+1 rounds, with options of a 4, 4.5, or 5-inch barrel. Essentially, you can mix and match frame and slide lengths to get your preference. All models are optic ready from factory. Walther includes a voucher to get a free optic mounting plate for the red dot of your choice. The sights are decent, a white dot front and blacked out or 2-dot rear, and the rear sight is adjustable for elevation. The frame of the PDP has what Walther calls super terrain serrations on the slide. They're like raised ridges that are extremely grippy for hand cocking from any position. Top, front, rear, doesn't matter. You can rack that slide easily even with wet or sweaty hands. The trigger guard is oversized for use with gloves, nice touch. And the trigger, oh the trigger. Walther basically took the already excellent PPQ trigger and tweaked it for the PDP. It's a pre-cocked striker system, resulting in a very short take-up and a crisp light break around 5 pounds, with one of the shortest, snappiest resets you'll find on a stock gun. We'll put it this way, if you line up the triggers of Glock, MMP, SIG, etc., the Walther PDP's trigger is going to beat almost all of them out of the box. It's that good. Arguably the best factory striker trigger on the market now. Thankfully, even the full-size 4 model, full-grip short barrel can be found under $500, giving you the best of both worlds. Number 1, Smith & Wesson M&P Shield Plus. This gun took everything that was great about the original Shield, which was one of the best single-stack 9mm carry guns for years, and addressed its only real shortcoming, capacity. The Shield Plus jumped on the trend that the P365 started, adopting a double-stack micro-compact magazine design, and it hit it out of the park. The result's a carry gun that's extremely slim, lightweight and easy to conceal, yet holds 10+ rounds, or 13+1 with the extended mag, and is remarkably shootable for its size. The Shield Plus has become my personal carry gun of choice, and it seems many others agree. It strikes a near-perfect balance of size, capacity, ergonomics, and trigger quality. When you factor in that it's usually priced around $450, it's hard to find a better value for an everyday carry pistol. It has a 3.1-inch barrel, an unloaded weight around 18 to 20 ounces, and is roughly 6 inches long by 4.6 inches high with the flush 10-round magazine inserted. Thickness is under 1 inch, around 0.95 inches, making it one of the thinnest double-digit capacity guns on the market. Comes with 2 magazines, one that holds 10 rounds and sits flush for the most concealable profile, and a slightly extended one that holds 13 rounds, giving you a fuller grip.